Nobody, and I mean nobody, saw this one coming. Just when the rap world thought things were quieting down, boom! The internet exploded with yet another legendary clash between two of the biggest names in hip-hop, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. And this time, it's not subliminal bars, not sneaky shade. It's straight-up Twitter warfare. Fans are saying this might be the most disrespectful back and forth we've seen yet. Not just jabs about music, but deep personal shots. Pregnancies, rehab, fertility struggles. It all got dragged into the mud. And the streets? Oh, the streets are eating this up. The only question that matters right now is, who you got taken this W? But before we crown a winner, let's slow down and break it all down together. Let's actually read these tweets side by side, one by one, so we understand exactly how this digital brawl escalated into pure chaos. It all started when Nicki Minaj lit the match with one of the messiest tweets we've seen in a minute. Nicki tweeted, "Raw doggin' pregnant with the fourth baby, Barney BBV, HPV." The internet froze. Some laughed, some gasped, and others said Nicki went way too far. She wasn't just throwing shade. She was dragging Cardi's pregnancy, mocking her as Barney B, and adding layers of insult with those wild acronyms. This wasn't play fighting. This was Nicki aiming straight for the jugular. Cardi B wasn't about to stay quiet. Within minutes, she fired back with a tweet that had everyone screaming, "The power I have. Make these bitches come out of rehab every time. Go to your F-seeking room." Now pause. Do you feel that? That shift in energy? Cardi's saying she's so powerful, just her success forces her haters to relapse or spiral. "Go to your room" became an instant meme. The tone was set. The claws were out. But Nicki wasn't done. Not by a long shot. She came right back with another taunting tweet, practically singing it like a diss track. "Abak-defgi, fallen off the charts with a big belly, running trains. Barefoot, still smelly, still you could not outsell me." Yes, you heard that right. Nicki turned her tweet into a full-on mocking nursery rhyme, dragging Cardi's pregnancy while claiming her albums will never outsell hers. The bars might have been messy, but the shade? Top tier. At this point, you'd think Cardi might back off, right? Wrong. Cardi came back with what fans are calling the dagger. She exposed personal struggles Nicki allegedly went through, tweeting, "All right, now this the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all them perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord, protect my babies." The crowd went wild. Cardi flipped the narrative. If Nicki wanted to drag her motherhood, she was ready to put Nicki's fertility issues on blast. Suddenly, the fight wasn't just about charts or clout. It was about legacy, family, and reputation. And just like that, the Twitter war of the year had officially kicked off. But hold up, because it didn't stop there. Nicki and Cardi traded barbs, insults, and shade that cut deeper with every tweet. The internet timeline couldn't look away. And trust me, you won't either. By now, the timeline was split right down the middle. Fans of Nicki were screaming, "Queen never misses," while Cardi supporters were yelling, "She cleared her." The digital battlefield was heating up, and Cardi decided to switch gears, moving from defending herself to checking Nicki on the bigger picture. Cardi tweeted, "Why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think it is. You've been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you need to be competing with, and you can't because you're doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came out. WTF is you comparing yourself to me for..." Boom! The internet shook. Cardi basically told Nicki, "Stop looking down, start looking up." She flipped the focus. This wasn't about her versus Nicki. This was about Nicki versus the legends she came up with. And if Cardi was in high school when Nicki came out, that's a gut punch reminding everyone of the age gap and legacy difference. But if you think Nicki was about to let that slide, you must not know how this game works. Nicki came swinging with yet another mocking sing-song tweet. ABC def rap like Barney still oogly. Nicki tweet, face-aw, you sell your album for $4, but you still can't outsell my last album. She didn't just insult Cardi's rapping style, calling her Barney. She doubled down, mocking her album's pricing and sales. That 4 jab sent shockwaves because it implied Cardi had to discount her music just to compete, and even then, couldn't outsell Nicki's last project. Fans immediately flooded the comments. Nicki stay obsessed with sales, but didn't she just get called out for bundles? Cardi dragged her with the Drake comparison and she's mad. Not Nicki rewriting the alphabet to shade Cardi. But the wildest part? Cardi didn't even meet Nicki on the sales argument. Instead, she turned the whole thing into humor, poking fun at Nicki for messing with her vibe. Cardi tweeted, "Nah, 'cause I was really baking ribs and making blondie brownies and here come this bitch Nicki bothering me on a damn Monday." And the internet? Dead. Cardi didn't just clap back, she made it funny. She painted Nicki as the annoying neighbor banging on the door while she's just trying to live her life. It shifted the tone. Cardi looked unbothered, while Nicki looked pressed. But Nicki wasn't letting humor steal the show. She shot back with what fans are calling her writer's monologue. She tweeted, "To every enabler, never provoke a writer while they're... You joined the game as a willing participant. Don't try to back out now." Nicki was reminding everyone. She sees herself as a lyricist, a writer, someone you don't want to battle word for word. It was like she was warning Cardi, "I'm just getting started." By now, fans were debating nonstop. Some were saying Cardi already won, with the fertility and peer comparison clapback. Others argued Nicki's rhyming tweets were pure comedy gold and proved why she's still unmatched in shade. But here's the kicker. This wasn't just about petty tweets anymore. This was about pride, motherhood, legacy, and who really holds the crown in female rap. And if you think the fight peaked here, oh no. Because the next wave of tweets? That's where things get dangerously personal. If you thought the alphabet rhymes and album sales jabs were the end of it, think again. Because what came next turned this Twitter feud from messy to downright vicious. Cardi wasn't about to let Nicki clown her album sales without hitting where it hurt. And this time, she went for the jugular. Cardi dropped a bombshell tweet.